The 360 camera is now recording.
Sweet.
We are on. We're all around right now. Everywhere you can look around. You
Right.
can you can reach out and touch us.
Let's do it. We'll start it. We'll go into talking about that shit. Here we go. What is up, Internet? I am trying to get into Berkeley next year. My name is Matthew Kroll.
And what is a Tumblr? My name is Shahir Dowd.
And this is the only podcast about movies, specifically the film.
Siri, what is searching?
There we go. That was, well, look at that. We did Foley work. We did a referential comedy.
I'm sure Siri would come back with, Shahir, what are you searching?
Yeah, see, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome back, Shahir. Last week, I was away in Seattle.
Yes, thank you for taking care of that. I am eager to actually play. It was called Last Night.
It's called Late Shift.
Late Shift. Sorry,
Yeah.
Late Shift. Apologies. I'm very eager to check it out. I listened to the first half hour of the podcast, and then I was like, I kind of want to play this. And then I went online and looked up. You can actually just watch people playing it.
Yep.
But I think I want to do the
You
interactive.
should do it because you'd lose. It wouldn't. It's not a strong enough narrative to last without you interacting with it. If that makes sense.
The only thing was the interactivity. I don't know what you guys said about this towards the end of the podcast. The interactivity didn't seem like that mind blowing. It's basically like
choose your own adventure.
Yeah, pick an interaction.
But then it depending on what you pick, and you could kind of see under the hood a bit about how many branching paths did what where. There were 7 different endings that you could get. But really there were 3. Like,
how do you feel about it compared to like the Telltale games?
Well, Telltale what it lost about it, we actually mentioned this near the end of the podcast, is the Telltale games really when you say something or do something to a specific character, there's a thing that says like Joseph will remember that or Susan will remember that or whatever it is, like, and then those things all add up to then hopefully have a bigger impact on the stuff. So it's less a like do this or do that and that affects the story. It's like, oh well, now this character's at 20% liking you, but this character's at 70, and I think it does more math to figure out what direction you go depending on who you're interacting with, where this is literally like pick a button.
Yeah. I feel like we should explain this for the audience, because I feel like we were like just talking.
We jumped right in.
But what was it was a full motion video game that you decided to review at PAX because I wasn't there.
Yes, and it's not a newish game. That's something that I wanted to make clear. I think it came out in 2016, but it was shot so well. I was looking for a thing to do about games because PAX was happening. We tend to do stuff about games during that time, and the thing that was the most interesting to me was, I'm going to do hard air quotes, moving the genre forward, or not moving the genre, moving the narrative experience forward.
For movies or games?
Yes.
Okay.
So and that was the thing, and I wanted to see, because this film, and I will call it a film, Late Shift, it looks great.
Yeah.
It doesn't look innovative, but it just looks clean and good, if that makes sense. It looks way better than any other full motion video game I've ever seen. A lot of times they're very, very hokey in both not only narrative but actual structure of the film or video content they're showing you.
Okay.
And this was like butter. It was very prepackaged butter. This is not artisan butter that you will get in the country. This is like Land O'Lakes from your grocer's freezer sort of deal. But it was nice. And yeah, you can go back and listen to the episode because it was super interesting. We had James Portnow on there and another artist from Extra Credits, Joseph Maslow, and getting both of their perspectives on this was super fun. And playing through it with them was crazy fun too. It's something, honestly, you might be bored by yourself, but if you did it with like your wife or you did it with friends, like it's a real fun time.
How long did it take to play through the game?
Maybe 2 hours, 2-ish, maybe less depending on how quick you do it.
Okay, and compared to going to the movies for 2 hours, did you think it was money well spent? And
we spent a total of $7 on it, so split that between 3 people. Yeah, it was worth 2 hours and $2.86 of my money. Yeah. Now, would I want to spend full price and do something like that? Would I want to do it in a theater full of people that are voting on it? I don't know.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Telltale has a thing like that for presentations and stuff. There was a thing I went to when the Guardians of the Galaxy game was released, where it was like a party at an event.